Good morning from Venice. Good morning, good morning. I've got to Venice and it's I think about 10 o'clock in the morning. I stayed in a little campsite last night called Rialto, just outside Venice. Really good, only 15 euros a night with electric and everything. And bus stop directly opposite, which brought me into Venice, took me 15 minutes. So definitely worth doing that. What I didn't realise until I was travelling, you know, after kind of leaving France and looking at where I was going to go, is that Venice is an island, completely detached from the mainland, with a road bridge coming out to it, or a road track coming out to it, and a lizard there. Yeah, I didn't realise that. So I'm here now. I'm going to have a wander around and start taking some pictures and that. But as my first bridge I've just come to, just after getting off the bus. And there we go, look at that. All the things that you see on those images and TV. The big gondola down there, look. They're huge actually. Again, didn't realise how big they were. Pretty awesome. So I don't know which way to go. I'm just going to wander around basically. I may get a boat trip later. That huge piece of wood just floating around. It's going to damage someone's boat. I'm going to hit that. Just missed it. A good way there. That'll hurt if someone hits that. Okay, right, I'll come back to you later. Bye for now. So I was going to get the bus further in, but I got off at the bus station. I'm going to go to St Mark's Square, and if you're driving to St Mark's Square, it's half an hour. If you walk to St Mark's Square, it's 25 minutes. It's not that far, and the views and the scenery is amazing. I'll walk along a little bit with you, and you can see some of what's around here. You hear that amazing church? It's enormous. It's 12 o'clock, I've been walking around for a while. On the outskirts, around the canals and over the bridges. Must be 150 meters tall. Must be. I've not looked at my map yet, but it's kind of heading straight across in a straight line from the bus station. Just beautiful, isn't it? Another place you guys have to come on your Italian tours when people come out here. Especially Tony I think wants to come out, my daughter, and my sister's coming out to Italy next year, hopefully, fingers crossed, if everything changes. And I'm kind of giving her tips and hints of places to go. You'll notice everyone's wearing masks. It's mandatory now, walking around anywhere, and obviously on buses. Water's still clear. I saw a something on online when COVID was at its sort of worst back in May, and they were showing things that people could see that hadn't been seen for years, and one of the things was that the rivers in Venice were actually clear for first time in ages. I say rivers, but they're not. They're canals, and they're seawater. It's just awesome, isn't it? Yeah. Another thing I saw, which has nothing to do with Italy, but the guy I worked for was from Pakistan, and he left Pakistan sort of 40 years ago, and he had a nephew that phoned him up from the village that he used to live in, and had a photo of the Himalayas. And the guy was 25 years old, and since the day he was born, he didn't know that you could see the Himalayas from this village. And because of the pollution had died off because of COVID, it was actually visible. You can actually see the Himalayas. That's pretty awesome, isn't it? Properties are not that cheap here. 380,000 for a 2-bedroom apartment. Anyway, when I get to Mark Square, I'll catch up with everybody. Speak again soon. Bye for now. So, good afternoon from St Mark's Square in Venice. This place is stunning, absolutely stunning. Oh, and Tom, and I bought a selfie stick. I got it from a cheap shop. Bloke wanted 15 euros, I got him down to 10. So you won't see my thumb in the way, well, unless it's an emergency and I haven't got it with me. But just have a look at this. Look at this place. Someone having wedding pictures there, look. They're pretty cool. He's got no socks on. Look at that place. Isn't that just stunning? Look how big that place is. Oh, amazing. Absolutely amazing. Wow. So I'm going to go and find somewhere to have a coffee and just take in all the sights. I'll speak to you all later. Bye for now. Look at this church. Christian church. St Mark's Square. Doesn't look like a Christian church from way back there. It's more like a, I don't know, Russian or something church. Just a point to note, don't buy a coffee and a bottle of water in St Mark's Square. I was going to go a little side street, but it was so sunny and lovely, I thought, well, I'll sit here and watch the world go by. And I paid more for a coffee and a bottle of water than I did for my camping pitch last night. It was 20 euros for a coffee. It was San Pellegrino, but it wasn't a full-size bottle. And it was just a latte macchiato. I couldn't believe it. I kind of had some money in my wallet. I had a 10 euro note and a few bits of change, which I got out, and he said, that's 20 euros, please. So he hid my shock completely and said, do you take cards? So yeah, not something you should do. But yeah, this is kind of the edge of St Mark's Square. I don't know what kind of architecture that is. It doesn't, it's almost Turkish, Moroccan. That's what it looks like to me, and like the windows and the type of brick. And that side is so Roman, it's unreal. It's almost like the top of the Vatican, St Peter's Square. And then you've got these, you've got a winged line up there. And I don't know what that is. It's some kind of dragon with a saint on the top. Not a clue. I'll have to research. And then this is the kind of edge where it leads out to sea. Very kind of touristy, loads of little stalls selling tat all over the place. However, the shops, there are hundreds and hundreds of shops all around every road you go down, and they are actually really good quality. You know, they've got top of the range, you know, Rolex, etc. shops, but most of them are pretty good stuff. There are lots of little trinket shops as well. If you want clothes, etc., they're pretty cool. I'm just going to walk to the edge. Wow, it's huge. That actually looks like the Vatican a little bit from over here. I'm just going to get an angle from the sea looking back. Huge building, that's huge. And it goes right back to St Mark's Square. Piazza San Marco. Awesome, isn't it? Oh, really, really cool. Right, I'm going to try and find my way back into the centre area. One thing I will say, if you're going to walk here, although it's not that far, it took me 27 minutes according to my sat nav on my phone, but you really will need part of the way around to put your sat nav on, because I got lost twice, and I was heading in a direction thinking I was going the right way, and actually I was heading in almost the opposite direction, because the streets are tiny little alleyways, some of them, and they kind of shoot you off in left and rights, and suddenly you've almost turned around in a circle and gone back on yourself again. So I would advise, if you're going to walk, then bring a sat nav with you. Okay, right, bye for now. See you all later. Hello, I'm back at the campsite. It's called Camping Rialto, this campsite, and it's probably maybe 15 minutes if you're driving into Venice. Best to get the bus, because the bus has got a bus lane and it's so much quicker. And I spoke to a lady, she said next summer they're reopening their swimming pool and pizzeria. They've got a bar here. There's toilets, showers, washing machine, dryer, electric hookup, really good Wi-Fi. I mean, really, really good Wi-Fi. And there's an Aldi across the road. So I've just been shopping and got a few odds and ends from Aldi. And I've got an Aldi bag. I'm going to cook myself a spag bowl. Now, 2 or 3 people have said to me, I can't believe you're cooking a spag bowl and you're in Italy. What the hell are you doing? However, I'm on a little bit of a budget, so this all cost me €6 for my spag bowl tonight. And if I went to a restaurant to have a pasta bolognese, it's not spag bowl, it's pasta bolognese, it would have cost me 25, 30 euros by the time I've had a drink, some even just water, and you always get bread and everything else. So you know, that's the reason why. You know, I know I'm in Italy, I know the food's amazing, I know the pasta's amazing, but I'm kind of calming down a bit. After today, I'm going to drive up to the Italian Alps. So tomorrow I'm going to head that direction. Probably take me 2 days. I mean, it's only 6 hours to get to where I need to be, but I'd rather take my time, so probably 2 days I'll probably be up there. So that's where I'm heading next. I'm going to upload all my stuff right up to date, but you're not going to see this until my other stuff's up to date. I keep saying that. It's really difficult to get out of the concept, because I put all my Instagram things on immediately, but it takes a while to get all this stuff collated, edited. Even though my videos are not great, they're still edited, and there's, you know, trimmed and bits taken out that don't sound very good, or I do voiceovers over some pieces where I've just talked a load of rubbish. So yeah, it takes a bit longer to get these uploaded. But yeah, so it's a lovely little campsite, and it's about 200 meters up the road. There's a parking place if you wanted to fly out from here. If you're going to leave your car here, if you live in the area, or if you're driving and you want to fly from here to somewhere then fly back again, 200 meters up the road there's a parking area. Even if you want to get the bus into Venice without taking your car in, because it looks expensive in Venice for parking. I didn't look at the prices, but yeah, so you can park there. It's not that expensive, and they have buses into there, or over the road. €1.30 takes you all the way in. What an amazing place, absolutely amazing. I did like 25,000 steps today just walking around. Got lost a few times, which was great, because I found these little kind of tiny alleyways where I went down an alleyway, and I ended up in a big courtyard that looked like it, the buildings around it, they kind of used it as their central courtyard, you know, to have kind of communal meals and things, which was really lovely. And then I found a lot of school children playing, little preschool children all running around and having lots of fun, which was really, really good. But yeah, Venice, you have to come. It's one of those places. Lovely, beautiful place. Yeah, so that's it for now. I'm going to finish my spag bowl. I'm going to make myself a tomato mozzarella starter, and then a bit of spag bowl, which will probably last me for 2 meals actually. And I'll start doing some uploads. Anyway, see you all for now. Bye bye.